Hello everyone, hope everyone are doing well. Today we are going to the next problem in not-for-profit organization. So this is the question that we are going to solve today. For the following are the balance sheet and receipts and payment account of Golden Sports Club Vijayapura. So balance sheet as on 31st March 2017, and next receipts and payments account as on 31st March 2018. So this is the problem that I am going to explain you today. So firstly we will consider the receipts and payments account, which is revenue expenditure, which is capital expenditure or capital receipt. That is the transaction related to revenue and capital. We are going to first note it down. Okay. So firstly, coming to the receipt side, subscription, that is a revenue receipt. Entrance fee, capital receipt. Sale of old newspaper, revenue receipt. Sports fees, this is also revenue receipt. And next, coming to the payments, so salary is a revenue expenditure, sports material is a capital expenditure. Next we have investments, that is also capital expenditure. Next we have postage, revenue expenditure. Electricity charges, revenue expenditure. Upkeep of grounds, this is nothing but maintenance of the ground. Okay, cleaning, all those includes. So this is also revenue expenditure. And this is balance carried down. This amount we will consider as cash balance when we are preparing the balance sheet. Okay, like this we need to first divide the transactions, whether it is a revenue or capital transaction. What is the benefit of doing this is nothing but when we are preparing the income and expenditure account, as I told you in the previous video, income and expenditure account considers only revenue transactions. Okay, so here we can easily note it down here. Only those which is related to revenue transaction, that we are going to write it in the capital and expenditure account. No need to get confused with the capital transactions. So capital transactions will be appearing in the balance sheet. The remaining, whatever the revenue transactions are there, revenue receipts or revenue expenditure, all this will be appearing in the income and expenditure account. To avoid the confusion, we will do this clarifications. Okay, this is the category how I am going to divide. So once we done with this, we will move on to the adjustments. So here is the adjustment. Outstanding subscription for the year 2018. So subscription has one adjustment. Here is the subscription. I am just marking into so that I can understand there is an adjustment. And next, outstanding salary as on 31st March 2018, rupees 5,000. So for salary also we have an adjustment. Half of the entrance fees are to be capitalized. So entrance fees, half is capitalized, means the remaining half will be the revenue receipt. So here is an adjustment. Okay, usually entrance fees can be considered as revenue receipt itself. It is an revenue receipt. So depending on the adjustment, as in the previous video I have told you, donations, related to donations. So it depending on the adjustment, half portion can be revenue, half portion can be capital. Depending on the adjustment we need to consider this. Okay, so half is capitalized, means half of the amount, that is here it is 6,000. 3,000 will be revenue receipt and 3,000 will be the capital receipt. Okay, and next, depreciate sports materials at 20% per annum. So sports material is given here. I am just marking into as well as here also in the old balance sheet they have given, so I am marking into. And here also outstanding salary is there, where is there some adjustment. Pre-received subscription, that is also I am marking into, because that is related to adjustment. Subscription is there. So once after doing all this, we'll come to know one idea which are the items that are going to appear in the income and expenditure account and which are going to appear in the balance sheet. And one main important thing, as you all know, all the adjustment has to appear twice. So it will be appearing, all these adjustments will be appearing once in income and expenditure account, and once all the adjustment has to appear in the balance sheet. That is common for all the problems. Now let's start with the problem, preparing the income and expenditure account. So income and expenditure account as on 31st March 2018, whatever the here they have given as 18, so that we need to take it here. So 2018, so receipts and payments in what the date given, that date we need to consider to write it here. Okay, so starting with incomes, so we have firstly subscription. So starting with the subscription, subscriptions we have got 52,000. So we have previous years, last year's, and pre-received subscription and current year's outstanding subscription, all this we have. So let's check it out with this. So in the old balance sheet they have given pre-received subscription. So pre-received for this 2017, you can see the date. Pre-received for 2017 means this amount belongs to 2018. This subscription amount belongs to, actually it belongs to 2018, which they already received in 2017. So this pre-received subscription belongs to 2018. Instead of receiving in 2018, they have already received in 2017 itself. So for 2017 it was pre-received. When you come to 2018, it is the current year's transaction. So we need to add that. Add pre-received subscription $4,000. Okay, this is given in the balance sheet. You will be getting 56,000. And next, again we have an adjustment given here. Outstanding subscription for 2018 is rupees 1,000. So this year's outstanding subscription also should be added. Outstanding subscription amounting rupees 1,000. So finally it will be 57,000 is the total subscription for the present year. Okay. Next we have entrance fee. As they have given, half amount should be capitalized in the adjustment. So we are going to take only the half amount. Out of 6,000, total is 6,000. If there was no adjustment, total you can take it down here itself. But since there is an adjustment, so in this 6,000, half is taken for capitalized. So capitalized always appears in the balance sheet. The remaining half will be 3,000 will be taken as revenue receipt. Okay. The next we have sale of old newspaper. That is also an income, right? When you sell a newspaper, you will get certain income. So sale of old newspaper. There is no adjustment related to this. So directly we are writing 3,000. And next, sports fee. So whatever the fees you are collecting for sports purpose, it is also income. No adjustment. So directly we can write amount 9,500. So these are the incomes. See here, you can see according to the whatever the items they have given, the same way I have taken. First there is subscription. Okay, first there is subscription. First I have finished the subscription adjustment. Okay, and next I have entrance fee. So I have finished with the entrance fee. If you go accordingly, it will be easy without missing. So since I marked here into, I can know that there is an adjustment related to that. Okay, now finish with the incomes. Let's go with the expenditure. First we have salaries. So salary for the current year they have given is 25,000. Okay, so with this there is an outstanding salary of previous year which is given in the balance sheet. So in that we have to less. So previous years and all we are not going to consider here, right? So outstanding salary of previous year which is given in the balance sheet is 7,000. Okay, that should be deducted. 25,000 minus 7,000, 18,000. And along with that we have current year adjustment, outstanding salary as on 31st March 2018. So that is the current year's adjustment, outstanding salary for the current year. This should be added. That is amounting rupees 5,000. So here I am writing this is previous year's 2017 and this is 2018 current years. Okay, current year. So 18,000 plus 5,000 will be getting 23,000 as the total salary that you are going to pay. And the next we have sports materials. So sports material is a capital expenditure, but since there is an adjustment related to that, I'll write only the adjustment. Sport materials depreciation. They have given sports material depreciation. So we will prepare the depreciation for that. See here, they have given sports material in the old balance sheet, that is 35,000, and in the current year also they have purchased one sports material, that is 18,000. For both the things we have to calculate the depreciation at 20%. So this is 35,000, directly we can calculate 20%. But for the current year purchase, they have given the date. So you need to count the number of months from 1st 10th till 31st March. From this date to this date 31st March year ending, we need to count the number of months and then we are going to calculate 20%. So that is how here I am going to do. The sports material is 35,000. This is the old sports material. On this we are going to calculate 20%. So 35,000 into 20%. You will be getting 7,000. Okay, and add on to that new material that they bought is 18,000. On that we need to calculate 20% and also we need to count the months. So it is bought on 1/10. So 10th month will be considered because it is the starting date. Okay, so 10th month will be considered. 10, 11, 12, again January 1, 2, 3. 6 months. This is the third month, right? 31st March. Till 31st March we need to count. So from this date, the purchase date, till the 31st March we need to count the number of months. So if I calculate, 10th month is considered since it is the date is 1st. So 10th, 11th month, 12th month. After that again it starts from January. So January 1, 2 and 3. So total it will be 6 months. Only for 6 months we need to calculate the interest. So 18,000 into 20% into 6 divided by 12. You will be getting 1800. So this will be the total depreciation, 8800. Okay. So this is the old machinery, old sports material, and this is newly purchased. Okay. This is the old sports which is given in the balance sheet, and this is a newly purchased sports material. So since when they give the date, you should calculate the number of months from the date of purchase till the date of financial year, 31st March, whatever the date given on the receipts and payments. Okay. The next we have investment, that is a capital expenditure. Next we have postage. So postage, there is no adjustment, directly we can write 400. Then we have electricity charges. Electricity charges, that is 1600. And next we have upkeep of ground, that is nothing but maintenance of ground. You have 6500. So all the receipts and payments entries related to revenue I have entered here, and all the adjustments also. There are 4 adjustments. First one is outstanding subscription, I have done here. Outstanding salary, it is also done. Half of the entrance fee, that is also done. Depreciation on sports material, that is also done. So all the adjustments also I have entered. Now let's make the total in the credit side. 57,000 plus 3,000 plus 3,000 plus 9,500. You will be getting 72,500. Let me check the debit balance. This is all the expenditure. 23,000, 8,800, 400, 1,600 and 6,500. You are getting 40,300. So all the expenditure total is 40,300 and incomes total is 72,500. Okay. So as you are seeing, credit side is highest, 72,500. So 72,500 minus the total of debit balance, 40,300. So you will be getting 32,200. 32,200 surplus. This is surplus, which is nothing but profits. Okay. And the total, both the side we are closing down with the balance 72,500. Whichever is highest, that amount we are going to close with that amount. Okay. So here the incomes are more and expenditure is less. Income, so total surplus we got is 32,200 out of all their expenditure. Still the surplus is remaining. Okay. So this is all about the incomes and expenditure. Once again I am telling you, only the current years we will be adding. The previous year we are going to minus. Whatever the information related to the previous years or the next years, we will be deducting. And don't get confused with this pre-received subscription. This is given in the balance sheet of old balance sheet, that is last year's balance sheet. So this subscription actually belongs to 2018, but they received in 2017 itself. So since it belongs to the current year 2018, we should add. Okay. Any doubts, please ask me back in the comment box. Next we are going to the balance sheet, preparing of balance sheet. So this is the balance sheet. Everybody knows liabilities and assets. So balance sheet is prepared according to the date given in the receipts and payments, that is 31st March 2018. So now starting with the liabilities, start with the capital fund. So capital fund, the given in the balance sheet is 1,50,500. This is the amount which is given in the balance sheet, old balance sheet. And now I am adding the surplus which we have found out in the income and expenditure. In income and expenditure we have founded the surplus, right? That we should add. That is 32,200. And next add entrance fee. Half of the entrance fees is there, right? So that should be capitalized, that they have given in the adjustment. So total it is 6,000. In this half should be capitalized. Okay. So that is 3,000. So I am just writing 3,000. So add all these three. All are included in the capital funds itself. So this will be 1,50,500 plus 32,200 plus 3,000. It is 1,85,700. And the next we have any outstanding salary, outstanding in expenses are there, means we can write. So in this problem we have outstanding salary, that is amounting rupees 5,000. Okay. Next, no any other incomes are there, pre-received incomes or advance received, nothing is given. So we are going to the asset side. First we have cash in hand. So as I told you, cash in hand, as I told you in the previous video, the cash in hand which is given in the balance sheet, old balance sheet, will not be considered. We should consider the balance given in the receipts and payments. This balance carried down amount, that will be taken as cash balance, 19,500. And next we have sports materials. Sports materials. So old sports material is 35,000. Add new purchase. So newly this year also they have purchased the sports material, right? That is 18,000. So we should add these two. 35,000 plus 18,000, 53,000. Why I am writing inside? Because there is an adjustment. Depreciation we have to do. So depreciation we will deduct. So depreciation, the total depreciation that we have found out in the receipt, sorry, in the income and expenditure is 8,800. So 53,000 minus 8,800. The remaining is 44,200. 44,200. That is done. Next we have furniture. There is no adjustment related to furniture, so directly I am writing the amount 21,000. Next we have land and building. Land and buildings. There is no adjustment for this also, so 90,000 as it is we are writing. And next we have investment, which is given in the receipts and payments. Investments that they have done is 15,000. And there is one adjustment, outstanding subscription. So outstanding subscription is an income for us, so we are writing it in the asset side, which is given in the adjustment. Outstanding subscription 1,000. See, I'll show you here. We should see both balance sheet as well as receipts and payments. First I am going according to the balance sheet. Cash in hand, I am writing cash balance. Okay. And next I'll be writing sports material is given, so I'll write sports materials. First old material and new material is given in the receipts and payments. So that I have written here, add it together, less the depreciation. Next going to the furniture. Furniture no adjustment. Land and building, no adjustment. And next, coming to the receipts and payments. Any capital receipts is there, capital expenditure is there. We have already classified here, right? In the pencil I have written here. So here is the sports material I have already done. Next you have capital expenditure, investment. So investment I am writing here. Okay. And next, outstanding subscription, that is given in the adjustment. See, whenever we are solving the problem, if you know which is capital receipt or capital expenditure and revenue receipt and revenue expenditure, you will be clearly known. All the revenue transactions will appear in income and expenditure account. All the capital transactions will appear in the balance sheet. Now all the transactions we have done with all the adjustments also. Let us make the total. Liabilities 1,85,700 plus 5,000. You are getting 1,90,700. Let me check the asset side. 19,500, 44,200, 21,000, 90,000, 15,000 and 1,000. So here also I am getting 1,90,700. So both the side it is tallied. I will be writing 1,90,700. 1,90,700. So this is the final answer. Hope you all understood. This is the balance sheet. So this is the income and expenditure account, and this is the balance sheet. Hope you all understood. Thank you for watching the video. See you in the next video. Thank you.